Good morning, it's Ona, your energy customer service rep, and we are in the greenhouse this morning as promised. Until the sun came out, I could not do this properly, so let's take a tour, okay? Over here on the right we have these nice Meyer lemon trees, which are not really zone appropriate for Illinois, but if you bring them inside and you take care of them, you might get a lemon in 3 years, okay? The gorgeous Begonia baskets that came in yesterday for Mother's Day, right? Nice, huh? There's our New Guinea Impatiens baskets up there. We had 25 racks in 3 days, so if my hand's shaky, you know why. Here are some of the accent plants that you can put in pots. The Coleus up here grow to be very, very large. Always look at the tags behind and see how long and how big your plants are going to grow, because trust me, sometimes they get out of control, okay? Out of control. The Impatiens are back and they're in the same spot they were last year. So much fun, really pretty, love cool weather, okay? And they will grow in the shade under a tree. Little baby begonias, same thing. That same thing's going to happen. They grow to be very large. You could actually take them inside and nurse them as indoor plants in the winter. And they're only $2.19 a package, okay? Larger Coleus here. And we're going down the aisle to the perennials. Some of these, look at these gorgeous, gorgeous fuchsia baskets we got. Look at how amazing they are. Now, if the sun wasn't out, there's no way you can see that googly face right there, okay, eating a cherry. There's no way. That's why I waited for the sun. Thank you for being patient. We have our baby's breath. They're not blooming yet, but these baskets are really beautiful when they start to bloom. And birds like them too. Here's our rack of shade perennials. That's why they're inside, so they cannot get too exposed to the elements of the sun, which they tend to burn out. Look at that. Stop. Dream Queen. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. And the other shade perennials. Here's a bleeding heart. You've seen these, right? We go to the herbs, okay? This is my favorite section. I love the herbs so much. It's very therapeutic back here. The sage, the lavender, chives, basil. Remember I talked about that the other day? I had some of those plants at home and it just like lit up the whole house. It was crazy. They're outside now. Rosemary, oregano. I talk about these for being healing herbs and having healing terpenes or essential oils all the time. And here they are, fresh off the leaf, okay? And over here too, right? All these amazing, I just take a loaf of bread and sit back here sometimes. Don't say anything. Celery, okay. Here's our little basket of strawberries. There's one, okay. There's one, needs some sunshine. Maybe when Jupiter enters Aries on Tuesday, it will all be super hot, sunny, summery type weather. Catnip over here. I brought some home for Pearl. I don't know what's wrong with him. Not interested. Not interested. I put it in his bowl of food. He ate around it. He's like, no, we're good. Curly parsley. We know the swallowtails love that. I already brought one home. We're good there. Over here we have all the veggies. So this would be everything down here, cold weather, kale, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, those kinds of things. Then we move to lettuce. Then we go to cucumbers, tomatoes, and peppers, okay? And this side over here, we have some baskets because we have so many baskets right now. We don't want to really keep them on the floor. We try to keep them up there on the rack. And then more tomatoes. which I have to say are really, really healthy this year. I don't know what the yield is going to be because it's going to be 90 degrees next week, and that is also a shocker to the plants. I'm going to skip over here and show you the accent plants that we have for a bigger size and a little pricier, but they're really awesome. Some of these begonias that we have in the baskets, we sell in the singles here, and they, look at the sun, right? The sun is making that happen right there. So beautiful. Perennials, more fuchsias here in the singles. Those are beautiful. A couple more, and you know what? Some Coleus. I really enjoy them because they grow so fast. They are so dramatic, and we'll have a nice little display of those. Cyclamen, I don't ever have any luck with them. They're really pretty. I mean, look at the table. It's really pretty, but you know what? Don't have any luck with them. And then some specialty ones. I brought one of these home. It's unbelievable. I think it's actually on the new moon altar. You'll be able to see it to the right of the altar. And the name of it is Strawberry Sherbet. And I'm like, yeah, I'm still searching for that. I'm still searching for the Strawberry Sherbet. Our little sort of makeshift altar right now, like I said, it's a Mother's Day thing. We shoved a lot of inventory in a very short time. And we still have some organizing to do, as evidenced by the plants that still have the plastics on there. Look at those beautiful fuchsia. Aren't those crazy? The peppers this year, sugar, high sugar. A lot of sugar in the peppers this year. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Over here, we have the accent plants for pots in container gardens all along here. Look at the beautiful dianthus. This aisle over here, if I have a weird smell or taste, I could just walk down here. These are really fragrant. These are fragrant, and it sort of helps me get rid of whatever is unpleasant at that time. Okay, it's interesting to have synesthesia work in a place like this. I'll tell you what. More hanging baskets. Glad to see nobody swiped any over the fence. And then our other accent plants that need sun, that are in the size that are more mature over on this table. On this side. Oh my gosh, there's so many. You know what's back this year? Oh, this one maybe you can see. Maybe. Check that out. The bat plant. It doesn't really look like a bat right now, but trust me, I got a couple, and we will see bats all summer. We'll see the bats all summer, okay? Geraniums on this aisle over here. We try to cluster them all together. Our Hollywood hibiscus are back. These are the hibiscus that I had brought inside last year. If you guys can stick with me, maybe I'll go around. And they are designed, okay, they are designed to last more than one day like the other hibiscus. They did bloom in my house at the end of the season, and in the past month I've had 3 or 4 blooms. $19.99 for Mother's Day. These are awesome. They're awesome. Love them. More and more accent plants, geraniums. Here's our dahlias. We have oh, look at the tequila sunrise. Hello, over here. All the new colors of the year. Although a lot of people have taken them, so I don't really have very many of those left. Beautiful, huh? Wait till they open up all the way. Those are a big size. That's a big plant. So these are, there's a good one here. Right there. Check that out. The muted colors, the muted pastels are the popular thing this year. You see that? I don't think the butterflies like them that much. I don't think so. I'm not sure. More accent plants over here. Geraniums. What's interesting? Let's go over here. So today, this is our job. I'll show you the carts. That's the job today. Okay, I'm not going to look at that yet. I'm going to be in denial. And these are all the violas and pansies that are really loving the cooler weather. Once it gets warm, like next week, which will be a shocker for them, they'll need to be watered probably twice a day. I know, after all this rain, we've had so much rain, it's crazy. They're in small containers and they need to be in the ground, so they're going to require a lot of water. We need to stay on top of it, and we like when they're all together in one spot, right? Over here, all the way down, all the violas, all the pansy. The snapdragons are looking really healthy this year. Everything is just crazy. It's very brilliant. The colors are more vibrant. It's more mature. There are plants growing in tiny, tiny little cells that should be in the ground already, blooming. I mean, it's pretty wild, I have to say. I'm hoping we're going to have a really healthy season, because so far, everything looks really good. Dianthus, like the other side, we showed you some dianthus. I showed you some dianthus, me and whoever's talking behind my back. These are the smaller ones, and they do usually come back every year unless they're, subject to severe conditions. So I always kind of tell people to do that. You'll see those featured in my flower boxes outside my window. Okay, these are real popular around here, these Porcelacas. Aren't they gorgeous for baskets? Container baskets. People love them. Bloom all summer, easy to take care of, and non-toxic to animals, so always think about that. Salvia. I could write a song about that. The little cosmos are back. More accent plants, some gorgeous, unbelievable. I don't know if we have any really close by marigolds this year that will grow to be like 2 feet tall and have a huge bloom. So I'm really excited about those. And I don't see any in front of me, but I know we've got them in, here we go. These. I actually put them in my, I have a blue pot with yellow flowers. So I did like a Ukraine thing, and I put these in there, and they should be spectacular. We'll see. Everything is just, I don't know what's going to happen. I just put stuff in the pots and something comes out of it. The petunia table stretches. I'm going to trip over the petunia table stretches out till on infinitum over there. And today we have to tackle these set of racks and see what we want and return the rest. Here is the perennial table. These are all perennials that require sun, so we put them all on this one table here. And perennials are plants that will come back next year. Some of them are tender, so we have to be careful. What we tell people where they put it matters, because some of them are tiny, not really mature, and they can freeze over. So there's our sun perennials. I'm going to sneak back there and hide really soon. It's a day before Mother's Day, so it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy here. So here's some more stuff we need to get into the greenhouse. Okay, I kind of got an idea what's going on today. Awesome. All right, that's pretty much it for right now. Yeah, that's kind of it for right now, you guys. I have some work to do. You can see all those things there. And we've got some enough staff today, a bunch of people coming in, so I am set. I love you guys so much. Let's stop at the Gerbers. Let's stop at the Gerbers here, okay? And, ooh, you see my shadow. And I will see you in the morning with giblets. Love ya. And thank you.